Hello everyone, I'm Javirulo, and this is the second version of my water elevator. In this version I managed to do it a lot smaller and very easy to scale to multiple floors. This version uses a different method for opening the trapdoors. As you can see, in the previous version, each floor had whether you were going up or down, it opened all the trapdoors for going to that floor. So for example, if you were on floor 2 and wanted to go to floor 3, it would open this trapdoor for floor 1 to go to floor 3, this trapdoor to floor 4 go to floor 3, and the bottom trapdoor for floor 4 to go to floor 3. It opened all of them. In this new version, if you want to go to floor 3 from floor 2, it will only open the trapdoor for the floor that you are in up to the floor 3. So for example, if you are in floor 2 and want to go to floor 4, it will only open those two trapdoors and not the floor 1 trapdoor that goes up. And another thing is that the cables are a lot smaller. In this case, I want you to ignore the green wires because I made a new version right there. But you can, this is to show you how small it is now compared to the previous design. So I made a little breakdown on the design so you can see how modular it is. The area that you will need is a 14 wide by 8 deep area. So from here 8 blocks and from here to there 14 blocks. This is the design, this is the outer area, which is trapdoors that will be activated by this block and this block. And these light bulbs are only to indicate which trapdoor opens. You can just ignore them, it doesn't really matter. Here. And the lectern. This and this thing will be the same for every floor, okay? Every floor will have this design, and then depending if you are going up or down, it will change the wiring. But this part right here will be on every floor, and this lectern has to be on the page number of the floor that it represents. So in this case it's floor 1, so page 1. Now this bit right here is the comparator for going up. So it takes the floor that you are in and the floor that you want to go, and the floor that you want to go is 6, for example, and it subtracts the floor that you are in, so it sends a signal of 1. It means that you want to go 1 floor up, so from 5 to 6. And the only thing left to do, this signal will be a 1 if we check it. If we want to go to floor 7, that's 7 minus 5, so you want to go 2 floors up, and if we check it, it's 2. And the only thing that's left to do is to connect this signal right here to the up trapdoor that is right here. And this is the design for connecting it. You send if it detects any signal, it sends a repeater that will then open the trapdoor. And this is so the signal can last longer. This is the design for going down. So in this case, I will bake it here, but basically you are sending the signal of the floor that you want to go will be sent here. So if you want to go to floor, I think I set it to 1 and this is to 1. Wait. let's set it to 5, and let's say that 5. Okay, so if you send a 5, it will be sent. If you send a 4, it will be sent here as a 4. And in this case, so before we subtracted the floor that we want to go minus the floor that we are in. In this case, we're subtracting the floor that we are in minus the floor that we want to go. So in this case, 5 minus 4. But as you can see, it shows 5. And we are not pressing the button. So the solution to this is putting a redstone signal here, covering it with a block, and this redstone torch, if it doesn't receive any signal from this, it means that we haven't pressed the button. So the redstone, if you put a block here, the redstone torch will light this and subtract 15 from this, so it makes a 0. But when you press the button, the comparator will power the redstone from here. That will power off the redstone torch, so this will be a 0. But the comparator will send its actual signal to this, so it can do the subtraction. So if we press this button, you can see that it sends a 1 because we are in floor 5 and we want to go to floor 4. That's one floor down. And the remaining thing to do is to connect this wiring to the trapdoor. This is the wiring. This is the wiring for going up, and this is the wiring for going down. And the good thing is that, so these are both designs. If you want to go, if you want to make a floor that goes up and down, all you have to do is overlay both designs, and they work perfectly for going up and down. So for example, let's say you're in floor 5 and you want to go to floor 4, it goes down. And if you want to go to floor 6, it goes up. So this is only for one floor. We still have to connect this signal, or this signal, both. This signal, sorry. If you want to go up or down multiple floors, we have to share this signal to the next floor, the floor above. So, and same for going down. We have to share this signal to the floor below. So what we're going to do is this. These are 2 floors. This was a test. These are 2 floors, and we have to wire. If this signal is over 1, it means that we want to go 1 or more floors up. So we have to send the signal here of this signal -1, and the next one will be -1, -1 until we have no more floors to go up. And this is the wiring for doing that. So basically it repeats whatever signal you're sending, but here we are subtracting 1 and sending it to this repeater. Why is this so complex? Like, I think there is a better way to do this. Obviously, I found multiple ways. There's another one that I found. But the thing is that I wanted to make it as small as possible and make it possible so you can do it with floors that are 3 blocks tall and 4 blocks tall. So if this is 3 blocks tall for floor, and if you make it 4 blocks tall, this yellow wiring will be here, and the comparator will still send the signal there, so it's fine. It works for 3 and 4 blocks tall floors. If you know a better way to do this for multiple blocks, for multiple block floors, please tell me. I have no clue. I spent like 3 days improving this design, and this is the best that I could come up with. Let me show you. So this is for going up, this is the design, and same thing for going down. We want to send this signal down to here, and this is the best design that I could come up with. If this is a 4-block tall floor, the signal will be here, and the comparator can still read it. The only thing is that this block will interfere with the ones from here, so you will have to change it to a target block. If you are making it this one, you have to change it to a target block so it doesn't break that signal if you are making it 4 tall. So we have both designs and we can overlap them like this. So it's clearer to see that when you make it 4 blocks tall, this block will interfere with the line below, so you will have to change it to a target block, this repeater, but it will work fine. So we have we have floor 5 and we have floor 6. And if we want to go to floor 7, for example, it will open both up trapdoors. If we want to go to floor 4, it will open the bottom trapdoor. If we want to go to floor 5, it will go down. And if we want to go to floor 8, for example, it will go up. And that's it for today. I will still not make a tutorial, although I showed you all the wiring, so you can replicate it if you want. The reason why I will not make a tutorial yet is because I think there's a better way to make this wiring and this wiring between floors. This wiring between floors. I want to still figure a better way to do this. I'm not comfortable with this. I think it can be made a lot smaller than this, but I'm really proud of this wiring and this wiring. I think I made it as small as it could be made, and yeah, I'm very happy about it. And another thing that you probably saw for a second right there, that if you go up, it sends a little artifact right there. That happens in this part when you disable this, because the redstone torch has to wait one more tick to be deactivated. So it sends a little pulse signal through and it triggers the trapdoor for a second. But yeah, I have to... Yeah, it's a very minor artifact that I didn't bother to fix because it doesn't really change how the elevator works. It works almost perfectly fine. And yeah, this is the only improvement to be made, this wiring and this wiring. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching and bye bye.